Hello, and thank you for watching Direct Systems tutorials. Today we'll be going through the van line statement download fourth step. In Transactions, Preview Change Statement File. This section was covered briefly in the overview, but today we'll go a little bit more into depth because what you'll see on here is at the top section, it groups things together that were probably meant to be put to a journal entry. And towards the middle section, you'll see things that are meant to be tied up to an AR number because they're an actual file number. Now, if you find something that should be the other way around from what it is, you can change that. So you do want to spot check in this section to make sure that everything's tied up correctly. Because this is demo data, there's nothing that's tied up exactly here anyway. We'll just go into one of the ones that should be a journal entry just so we can see, click on it and click on edit. And you'll see that here it thinks that it should be assigned to a journal entry when we go through the next step of the van line statement download. And because that is correct, we will leave that. But if it wasn't correct, if it needed to be attributed to an AR number, we could click on the file, then click on the little spyglass, and then choose the file number that it maybe is not exactly tying up. If it did have the exact same file number, it would have found it automatically. So you wouldn't have to do this. And then you would click OK so that it then has AR number associated with whatever that is. And as you can see, my numbers here don't really tie up. So this wasn't a good example. But you can do the same thing for anything that downloads as an actual file number, job number. Then you can see here that it doesn't actually have an associated AR number. Like I said just a minute ago, if your AR number does have the same file number, it will tie this together and it will show the AR number, the AR balance, and then any difference if there is any. But if it doesn't, because either you haven't inputted it into AR yet, or it's got a different file number for some reason, then you would click on Edit. And then, as you can see, it's already attributed to file number. If it needed to be journal entry, you could set it to journal entry here. Then you would just click on the spyglass, find the file, and then choose that. And you'd be able to see here in this screen if it was going to tie up and be correct. You can edit in the next step the amounts, but here it would normally say total balance and then the AR balance be the same, and the difference would be 0. But because this is demo data and it doesn't actually have an AR number for it, that's why it's showing that way. But we'll click OK, and then at least this way you'll be able to see something that looks a bit more similar to what would be working with real data. And then you would go through every single one of these just to make sure that it's tied up either correctly or to point it in the right direction. Then when you're done with that, you can print the statement from here if you like, but then you would close and you'd actually go into AR to do the next step. And that will be another video. So hopefully this has been helpful today, and let us know any questions. Have a great day. Bye.